Hello and welcome back to English Conversation Journal.
Hi, everyone. We're so happy you're here with us today.
I'm Sarah.
And I'm Mike.
If you enjoy learning English with us, please give this video a like and subscribe to our channel for more natural conversations.
Today, we're going to talk about something beautiful and relaxing. We're talking about nature.
Yes, how to describe the natural world around you in English. Trees, animals, weather, landscapes, everything.
Let's get started.
So, Mike, I have to ask you something. This morning when I was walking to work, I saw the most beautiful sunrise. The sky was orange and pink. It made me so happy. Do you ever notice things like that in nature?
Oh, yes. Actually, that's one of my favorite things. I love watching the clouds change shape. Sometimes I see animals or faces in them. Is that weird?
Not at all. I do the same thing. Last week, I saw a cloud that looked exactly like a dragon. It was amazing.
That's so cool. You know, I think we don't pay enough attention to nature sometimes. We're always busy with our phones and computers.
You're absolutely right. We forget to look up and see the beautiful world around us.
So, let's talk about it today. Let's help our viewers learn how to describe all the wonderful things in nature. Where should we start?
Let's start with landscapes. What kind of natural places do you like, Mike?
I love mountains. There's something so peaceful about being in the mountains. The air is fresh, the views are incredible, and everything is so quiet.
Oh, I love mountains too. Have you ever climbed a mountain?
I have. Last year I hiked up a mountain near my hometown. It took 4 hours to reach the top, but the view was worth it. I could see the whole valley below, with rivers and forests. It was breathtaking.
Wow, breathtaking is such a perfect word. It means so beautiful that you almost can't breathe.
Exactly. What about you, Sarah? What's your favorite natural landscape?
I love the ocean. The beach is my happy place. I love the sound of the waves, the smell of the salt water, and the feeling of sand between my toes.
That sounds wonderful. When was the last time you went to the beach?
Actually, just last month, I spent a whole weekend by the ocean. I walked along the shore, collected seashells, and watched the sunset over the water. It was so peaceful and relaxing.
That sounds perfect. You know, the ocean and mountains are very different, but they both have one thing in common.
What's that?
They both make us feel small, in a good way. They remind us that nature is powerful and beautiful, and we're just a tiny part of it.
Oh, that's so true. It's a humbling feeling. When you stand in front of a huge mountain or look at the endless ocean, you realize how big the world is.
Exactly. Now, let's talk about weather. Weather is a part of nature too, and it affects our moods so much.
Oh, yes. What's your favorite kind of weather?
I love sunny days. When the sun is shining and the sky is clear and blue, I feel energetic and happy. What about you?
I actually love rainy days. I know many people don't like rain, but I find it cozy. I love staying inside, drinking tea, and listening to the rain on the window.
That does sound cozy. I like rain too, but only when I'm inside. I don't like getting wet.
Fair enough. What about storms? Do you like thunderstorms?
Ooh, yes. I love watching lightning and hearing thunder. It's so dramatic and powerful. But I watch from inside my house.
Me too. Lightning is beautiful, but also a bit scary. Nature can be powerful and dangerous sometimes.
Absolutely. What about snow? Do you like winter weather?
I love snow. Everything looks so clean and quiet when it snows. It's like nature is wearing a white blanket. But I don't like it when it's too cold.
I understand. I like snow for the first day, then I'm ready for spring.
Spring is wonderful. Everything comes back to life. The flowers bloom, the trees get green leaves again, and you can hear birds singing everywhere.
Yes, spring is probably my favorite season for nature. Everything is fresh and new. You can see baby animals, smell fresh flowers, and the weather is perfect. Not too hot, not too cold.
Let's talk about plants and trees. Do you have a favorite tree?
I love oak trees. They're so big and strong, and they can live for hundreds of years. There's an old oak tree in my neighborhood that must be at least 200 years old. It's massive.
Wow, that tree has seen so much history. I love cherry blossom trees. In spring, they have the most beautiful pink flowers. It only lasts for about 2 weeks, but it's magical.
Oh yes, cherry blossoms are stunning. You know what I also love? The smell of pine trees. That fresh forest smell is amazing.
Oh, I love that smell too. It reminds me of camping and hiking. Speaking of forests, have you ever been in a really deep forest?
Yes. Once I went camping in a national park. The forest was so thick that very little sunlight reached the ground. It was cool and quiet, with birds singing and small animals moving in the bushes. It felt like being in a different world.
That sounds incredible! Forests are so important for our planet. They give us oxygen and are home to so many animals.
Exactly. Let's talk about animals. What animals do you see in nature where you live?
Well, in the city, I mostly see birds, sparrows, pigeons, and sometimes crows. But when I go to the park, I sometimes see squirrels running up and down the trees. They're so cute and funny.
Squirrels are entertaining. They're always so busy collecting nuts. What about bigger animals? Have you ever seen wild animals?
Once, when I was hiking in the countryside, I saw a deer. It was standing at the edge of the forest, and when it saw me, it ran away so quickly. It was beautiful.
Oh, that must have been special. I've seen deer too. I also saw a fox once, early in the morning. It was red and orange, and its tail was so fluffy.
Lucky you! Foxes are so beautiful. What about birds? Do you like bird watching?
I'm not a serious bird watcher, but I do enjoy watching birds. I love seeing ducks swimming in the pond at the park, and I love hearing birds singing in the morning. It's like nature's alarm clock.
That's such a nice way to wake up. Much better than a phone alarm. What about insects? Do you like them?
Not all of them. I don't like mosquitoes. Nobody does. But I think butterflies are beautiful. And bees are very important for flowers and plants.
Yes, bees are essential. Without bees, many plants couldn't grow. We should protect them.
Absolutely. You know, talking about all of this makes me realize how connected everything in nature is. The plants need insects, the insects need plants, animals need both, and we need all of them.
That's so true. It's called an ecosystem. Everything depends on everything else. That's why we need to take care of nature.
Speaking of taking care of nature, what do you do to help the environment?
Well, I try to use less plastic. I bring my own bag when I go shopping. I also try to save water and electricity. Small actions, but they matter.
That's great. I do similar things. I also like to plant flowers in my garden to help the bees. And I pick up trash when I see it on the ground, especially in parks or near rivers.
That's wonderful. If everyone did small things like that, nature would be much healthier.
Exactly. Now, let's talk about some vocabulary. What are some useful words for describing nature?
Good idea. Let's start with landscapes. We have mountain, hill, valley, forest, desert, ocean, lake, river, and stream.
Perfect. And for describing these places, we can say, Beautiful, stunning, breathtaking, peaceful, quiet, wild, untouched, or magnificent.
Great words! What about weather vocabulary?
For weather we have sunny, cloudy, rainy, windy, stormy, foggy, snowy, hot, cold, warm, cool, humid, and dry.
Excellent. And some useful phrases. The sun is shining. It's pouring rain. The wind is blowing. Or it's freezing cold.
Yes. Now, what about describing plants and trees?
We can say green leaves, colorful flowers, tall trees, thick forest, blooming flowers, falling leaves, or bare branches in winter.
And for animals, wild animals, domestic animals. Birds are singing, squirrels are running, deer are grazing, or fish are swimming.
Perfect. You know what else we should mention? The 5 senses. When we talk about nature, we use all our senses.
Oh, that's a great point. What we see, beautiful views, colorful sunsets, green forests, blue sky.
What we hear, birds singing, wind blowing, rain falling, waves crashing, thunder rumbling.
What we smell, fresh air, flowers blooming, pine trees, ocean salt, fresh rain.
What we feel, warm sunshine, cool breeze, soft grass, rough bark on trees.
And even what we taste, fresh berries, clean water from a mountain stream.
Yes, using all the senses makes your description much more interesting and real.
Absolutely. Now, let's do a quick role play. Let's pretend we're on a nature walk together.
Okay. Mike, look at that. Do you see that beautiful butterfly on the flower?
Oh, wow, it's orange and black. I think it's a monarch butterfly. They're rare. How lucky we are to see it.
It's so delicate and graceful. And listen, can you hear that bird singing? What a beautiful sound.
Yes, I think it's a robin. They have such a cheerful song. And feel that breeze. The air is so fresh and clean here.
It's perfect. And look at the view from here. You can see the whole valley with the river winding through it like a silver ribbon.
That's poetic, Sarah. You're right, though. It's breathtaking. This is why I love nature. Every moment is special.
I agree. Being in nature makes all our worries feel smaller. It's healing for the mind and soul.
Beautifully said. So let's summarize what we've learned today.
We talked about different landscapes, mountains, oceans, forests, and valleys.
We discussed weather and seasons, sunny days, rainy days, snow, spring, and how weather affects our mood.
We talked about plants, trees, flowers, and how beautiful they are in different seasons.
We shared our experiences with animals, deer, squirrels, birds, butterflies, and bees.
We learned vocabulary for describing nature using all 5 senses: sight, sound, smell, touch, and even taste.
And we talked about why nature is important and how we can protect it through small daily actions.
Now it's time for our question of the day.
Today's question is, what is your favorite thing in nature and why?
Maybe you love watching stars at night. Maybe you love the smell of flowers. Maybe you love swimming in a lake. Maybe you love watching animals.
Tell us in the comments. Use descriptive words. For example, my favorite thing in nature is watching the sunset because the colors are beautiful and it makes me feel peaceful.
We read all your comments and we love learning about your experiences with nature.
Before we go, remember, take time to notice nature around you. Look at the sky, listen to the birds, smell the flowers, feel the sunshine.
Nature is free therapy. It's always there, giving us beauty and peace.
Thank you so much for joining us today. If you enjoyed this conversation, please like this video and subscribe to our channel.
We have new English conversations every day about practical, everyday topics.
Keep learning, Keep practicing, and don't forget to go outside and enjoy nature.
See you next time. Take care.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.